Adonis is his son, and he deserves more to be. Oh fuck! Adonis is his son, and he deserves more than to be discussed on the Sleeping in Class broadcast.
But he gonna get discussed anyway. I'm Anthony.
I'm Mike.
Your boy Rich Frazier.
And I'm Yusuf.
So yeah, y'all already know we came here to talk about Drake and Pusha T because we've been gone for a slight hiatus yet again, and a lot has happened. Yeah. So how did this all start again? Because I feel like it's been like a month now, and the internet has conditioned my brain to not remember past like 3 days. So
well, I guess Drake and Pusha T had that going at it kind of thing. With,
this been going
with
on.
Pusha not respecting the fact that Drake has had multiple ghostwriters.
Yeah.
And
which is what most rappers say when they talk about Drake. They don't respect him for that reason. So, I mean, I don't really know exactly how Pusha T ended up being. I guess, was he more vocal with it?
Well, and during, what's it called? I guess Good Music's current span of dropping projects on Fridays.
Yeah.
Which we will discuss after all of them have come out. Because we're too late into it to start discussing the new things, and like the new things haven't come out.
So who was left? As of this podcast, we got Kanye's solo project, we got Kid Cudi, and
you still gotta see Tiana Taylor's and what's it called?
And we got Pusha T.
Nas.
Oh yeah, okay.
All of those are produced by Kanye.
So
solely.
Yeah. For those of you whose viewership we will lose by actively listening to anything Kanye related. I accept the patronage you used to give us, and I don't know.
It's for the culture.
Yeah.
In all due respect, whoop did he scoop?
Poop did, which was not on the album, but we're not gonna talk about that right now.
We've already separated our mentalities from his mentality.
Remember, you can be dumb and still make good music.
Yeah, but
you can make art.
What's it called? Talking about the beef. Pusha T dropped his project first, and he on his last. What's it called? Daytona, and in the last track, Infrared, he kind of took shots at.
Yeah, he said a few couple lines, to which Drake had the clapback response time of the gods. Like I will give Drake his credit. He came back with something very quickly.
Yeah, I would call it Charged Up Volume 2.
Yeah, because it was lightweight.
It was it was like that still like that droning music, like the saxophones and shit.
Yeah.
But like, what about it?
It was alright.
Yeah, it was better. Better than I'm Charged Up.
Yeah. I don't even. Never mind.
I
We're
need
not
Drake
talking
to
about
stop
that.
being lukewarm when folks come at him.
You know, Pusha T didn't come out with a diss track. He came out with a couple lines. So I feel like that was an adequate first response. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It seems like you have to like throw shade tracks first before diss tracks in like today's beef, but that's basically what that was.
Yeah, like I liked it. What's it called? He shouldn't have brought up Pusha T's girl.
Yeah, like that gave him free reign.
Yeah,
That's what gave him free reign to say whatever he wanted. Like this could have been just a regular old rap beef, but Drake started that. Yeah,
man.
And that's what I'm getting at. Like, if you're gonna go hard all the way.
Yeah.
Because Pusha went for broke.
Yeah, I mean,
this song, like,
he successfully did what Meek Mill could not, and people were surprised, of course, because it's like Drake can't lose. Like, what is this? I mean, Drake still didn't lose, like in the end. But
does anyone ever win or lose?
I mean, I think Meek Mill lost. Like Meek Mill definitely, like if there was a definition of losing, he did it.
He lost
like,
clout,
and he went to jail.
Well, let's
that was fucked up.
Let's move on from song to song into progression.
Yeah.
So we were
Drake,
on Drake's.
See, Is
What's
it
the-
Pusha T's? I don't even like Pusha T's track came and like removed it from my
Yeah.
memory. God damn it. I don't even know.
I went.
Let's go to Google.
I went and tried to find it, and this is another thing about it. Drake has yet to respond to this.
I mean, wait, we're not at that part yet.
But what I'm saying is, I typed it into Google, and usually the first thing that will come up will be the response, but it is not.
I don't even remember how it sounds.
Now that I think about it, I can't I don't know. Like, I just remember my feelings about it. Like, I was like, this is all right at the time.
Damn, I forgot the name of that damn song.
It doesn't matter. The next thing that happened was Pusha T dropped the track.
Dubby Freestyle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next thing that happened was Pusha T dropped the track, which utterly demolished Drake, in my opinion. But, people had differing opinions. Some people don't like the fact that he went so personal. And that doesn't make it a rap beef, even though, whatever.
For one, Drake started it, and for two,
It's a rap beef.
battle.
Like when have punches ever been pulled?
Yeah, like what's it called? Drake had aimed most of his from Dubby Freestyle. Most of the shots were towards Kanye.
Yeah, he didn't even really.
He was talking about Pusha being, hey, you weren't really selling that much.
Yeah,
Come on, you're really overselling it. But and talking about Kanye and and this girl. In this song, in Life of Adidon. Yeah. That nigga was talking about his
everything.
mama.
He talked about his childhood. He talked about the childhood that his current son that he is hiding is having. Like,
talked about his mama and like how like she is not winning compared to her dad. I mean his dad, who he praises, and like that nigga's got the sickest Instagram following and shit.
Yeah.
And like talk about 40.
yeah,
His producer and best friend who's dying of multiple sclerosis.
yeah,
MS. Well, slowly died.
He's sick. Okay,
He's
Pusha
sick,
T made it
yes.
clear. He's sick. Like, I mean, he made
We're
it
all
clear before
slowly
that.
die.
Yeah, when you think about it, but
But
he came for a lot of personal.
Aaron brought up his son
Yeah,
and his baby's mama.
yeah.
Like, brother.
Who was a porn star? We almost left that detail out.
He said the stench is on her.
Yeah, like,
IG, but
like-
the stench is on her.
Like,
That's foul, bro.
that's foul. Like, you gotta be like,
Yeah, I remember like we both listened to it for the first time out in the living room, and like just like certain parts, it was whoa, like it was just like you would get stuck in the stance. Like, what did he just say that? Like, but I don't know. That's the effect it's supposed to have. Like,
yeah, like I agree that he came for him, but
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah,
Like, it
so-
was bad,
like,
but
so
That's what happens when you come for people. You get your dirty laundry aired out.
now that's where I guess the argument comes in that people have is that like he was just airing dirty laundry, which I mean I don't know. Like I don't really know what they consider other rap beefs to have been. Like
Yeah.
it was flexing and airing dirty laundry. Like you find or tell stuff you know about the other person and you put it in a rhyme. Like I don't know. I feel like there's never been another formula. But apparently some people think that this is him being a girl or which I mean you can't even use that for like gossipy at this point because dudes do it just as much. But yeah, like they're saying it's gossip as opposed to a diss track, which what? Like what kind of argument is that? Like I don't know. Like it's been the same. Nothing was a diss track if that's how you look at it. But that's whatever.
what's it called? We still haven't even talked about the blackface picture.
Oh yeah, the picture, the album cover or song cover for this was Drake in blackface. And
yeah, what I saw it.
I think Drake he had like a response to that.
Yeah, apparently it was a part of a campaign that him and some other, his co-star from Degrassi, who was also black, they were trying to, I guess, bring light to the fact that black actors are still kind of struggling in Canada to get roles and are still kind of stereotyped. But the fact that
what it looks like.
It doesn't look like that from.
I mean, it was cropped to be at his worst. But
he should have shown
even the full picture, like without explanation, is gonna get taken the wrong way. And I mean, there is the argument. I mean, that he's black, so like, what is a black person in blackface? I mean, who does it really offend? But there's also the argument that, which is my argument. When has Drake ever been like politically involved? Like. The first time I could think of him even being philanthropic was music video.
God's Plan.
It was God's Plan, yeah. Like, that's the most I've really seen. I mean, he might do stuff behind the scenes. I don't know. Like, a lot of celebrities do. They donate to charities and stuff. I don't know what he does with his money. But I just know I haven't heard Drake speak on, like, any political, I don't know, like, the political climate at all. Like, he's real pop mainstream. He's almost a figurehead at this point. Like, Drake is ascended beyond regular artistry. So he's not speaking on social issues like this. So I don't know. Like, to pull that one is like, where did that come from?
Yeah, I mean, it was when he was young.
Yeah, so that too. So I mean,
he probably got shaken out of it at some point. Like,
probably, yeah.
Nah, I'm staying away from politics.
Yeah,
probably.
I guess so. Yeah.
Shaken enough to the point where this photo had not surfaced until now.
Yeah, he didn't step out in front of it before it came out, so he loses in the end.
Yeah.
And it's kind of his fault.
To me, it's just funny how so many folks come to his aid. Like, folks, one of the things that's come up lately is, when is Drake going to respond to all of this? Because one of the main things that killed Meek Mill in his battle of this is that he never truly responded after Back to Back.
Yeah, like,
hence how it's called Back to Back, because old buddy.
And he took a while for the first one too, didn't he? Like he was on tour and like had to I think stop like on part of his tour to record like but since he was on tour, his response wasn't immediate, and people were getting it on him about that.
But,
it's the same situation. It's the same thing. Like, Drake is just in the loser's seat now, and Drake fans are acting like it's different. It's not.
Which leads to the next part of this, which is, what's it called? Jay Prince.
Yeah.
Coming out and going to a lot of press junkets and saying that the beef is kind of
over. It's over. Like
he's
nobody...
stepping out in front of it, and like Jay Prince is that guy.
Yeah.
And
so
that got to stop all that.
so I guess it's done. But I mean, now the question lies like, does Drake get a pass just because this beef was stopped because he says that it's going to end some careers, or it's like now either you go off of his word and say Drake won because if he said that this diss track is that bad, it must be, or you go Drake didn't respond. Like, nah, sorry, you took that L. Like,
what's equally as funny is that folks claim to have heard Drake's response and said that it is too guttural to go live. So they say. I can't imagine that.
What does Drake sound like? This is why I don't think it exists. There is no way. Like, how good does your team have to be for you to not to know? Drake has never been seen in this. I have not seen Drake perform or act or rap in a manner that could end anybody's career. Never. Like, what? That's like when you see Sierra like singing like it's like what? No, I've never seen you do this. What song did Sierra requires Sierra to do? No, like she's. If somebody heard Drake and had access to that file, like which other people do, it has to go through mixers, it has to go through producers and all that other stuff.
Gotcha.
Like, somebody would have leaked it. Somebody would have been like, y'all gotta hear this. Like, I ain't never heard Drake go like this. No, I don't know about it.
Apparently, Martin Shkreli is claiming to have possession of the Drake response.
Oh, whatever.
From jail.
I forgot he went to jail. Oh, good for him.
You mean good for us?
Man,
I don't really know how to feel about this beef anymore because it's just like, I don't know. Has any beef ever in history been stopped on OG?
about OG Cole?
Yeah, like
I saw Biggie Tupac. Therefore, I get the right
to stop this beef.
one beef. I get one stop.
You
beef.
two do not hate each other anymore. That's done.
What I don't understand is how somebody can get in the middle of this, but nobody's getting in the middle of Chief Keef and 6ix9ine.
Nobody. Everybody's instigating that. I saw a picture of a white girl in a selfie with Tekashi 6ix9ine with the caption, "Hey, Chief Keef, I found him here in New York." People trying to see that man get shot.
This shouldn't be a game.
This is what is
But
like.
it's a funny game.
Does Chief Keef have an OG?
I don't know how any of this works.
I mean, because I can understand why Jay Prince stepped out and did it, because like he found Drake, he's directly invested in Drake. So if Drake takes that hit before this album comes out, and like
Yeah, I guess he's losing money.
yeah,
But
like, he's
also,
losing money.
So
if he had a career ending this, why would he not want him to release it? Like that, I don't know. Like, wouldn't that also help his stock?
I guess they're both getting drug in the mud.
That's the only thing literally stopping Drake from like obtaining hip hop fans' respect is we have not heard Drake with some bars like in a while. Like, I mean, he's got like some lines in his songs, but he's gone pop at this point. Like for him to end somebody's career, he's got to have some bars. He would obtain the respect of hip hop fans by dropping something like this.
And bars and some very critical information.
That too. That yeah. Which could be delivered lacklusterly, but
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't think
That's
it would
why I got footage of you doing this with
oh girl.
this dude. Ooh.
Oh. It's over. So what can you
It's
say?
like Drake sipping all the tea.
So exactly, and then Drake fans would come out and be like, "Oh shoot, Drake just aired all Pusha T's laundry," and not make it seem like they weren't just mad at the fact that Pusha T just did it. Whatever, Drake fans, y'all got it. But anyway, let us know in the comments what y'all think about this whole rap beef. Like, is there a winner to be declared, or I don't know, do we just push this out of our brains at this point?
I wonder if Drake can't release the diss, can he just release a series of tweets
in a rap format?
Just resort to mass Twitter fingering.
That would not work at all.
In other news, I just wanted to bring this up because I'm a scientific nerd and shit. So, researchers at Vanderbilt University, right? Mm-hmm. They found a way to create carbon nanotubes.
Yeah.
It's already been discovered. It's already a thing, but they've come up with a method to create them by pulling carbon dioxide from the air.
So basically, it's like an endless supply?
Yeah. So it'll both help pull some of the carbon dioxide that we've spent countless years ruining our environment with, and simultaneously creating what they call black gold. And it's carbon nanotubes that are they have the potential to be 10 times the strength of steel with 1/6 the weight, thermal properties that are the same as diamond, conductive properties that are the same as copper, and
so basically they make vibranium. Like
that's what it sounds
like.
We're able to make vibranium now cheaper. Well, hopefully when it gets implemented, it'll lower the price significantly to create it, and therefore revolutionize
that
our society.
What that has so much would change.
If
so many people will be out of work.
If wealthy white people do not step in front of this,
which I mean, like,
which they have the potential to do.
Because think about it. Like, think about how many industries will get ruined by that. Like,
yeah, but. Hey man, you gotta pay that cost to be the boss.
Yeah, like what the heck? Why do we not want advancement? No, not we. Why do y'all? How can people be so selfish?
I'll tell you what it is. It's the working folks that can't do any better. Like the folks that want these jobs where, it requires a human in order to do it.
Yeah, I was thinking about this, and I mean, like, it's a touchy subject, but like, honestly, like, I feel like people should be thinking. People should have thinking jobs. Like, everybody should be thinking. Like, we've gotten to the point where we can make robots and to do all this stuff. Now, I know the whole robot argument and AI and all of that, we're not going to get into all of that, but, like, there are machines, like, not autonomous robots. I mean, like, just machines, like, to do stuff like picking up boxes, and I mean, like, I don't know, cashiers and all of those jobs can be operated by machines. Like, I don't know. Like, these people can find thinking jobs.
So what about the
people will have to find thinking jobs?
The personal, you don't want to talk to your cashier when you go and check out your food?
What?
No, I use an app for everything. So I don't have to talk to nobody.
Like, why? When they come out with the store that you can, they already have it. It's just not that many places. Like, isn't it like an Amazon store?
Amazon.
Yeah, like where you can just go in, scan stuff, and walk out, and boom, you paid for it. Like, ain't no lines, none of that. Like, does that not sound more convenient? Like, I don't know. If we can make things more convenient and not have human hands doing it, I feel like maybe they just start doing something else.
What about the people?
The people.
You're gonna tell all of them just go do something else?
No, it's like that's why it's sensitive. You can't, of course, just usher out a whole generation of people. Like, I mean, you got, like, right now, old people who don't know how to operate computers and stuff like that. Like, if we were to just say all your jobs are obsolete, go learn how to use a computer, it wouldn't work. But this can be
it can be
smoothly transitioned into, like, over the course of time. But it's like, we don't want to do that because we'd rather just keep people working mundane jobs and I don't know, profit the same way we've been profiting. Well, not even we. Like, the same people who've been profiting can keep profiting the same way they do. They don't got to change anything or innovate. So, I don't know.
What happened to the iron worker when they made steel?
They come out healthier
We
because they're not
didn't even hear about them. I don't know. But I don't know.
Because natural selection.
That's, yeah. Like, this has the potential to revolutionize so many industries and technologies, as well as health.
Yeah.
Like, you can go get lost trying to go on YouTube and, like, look up carbon nanotube uses and, like, in anything. It can be used as materials for, like, biomedical uses, like a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm just looking forward to it. Hopefully it doesn't get fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, like, you say it pulls carbon dioxide from the air.
Yeah, in order to make it, yeah.
I'm hoping that doesn't give folks a reason to cut down more trees. Because essentially that's what trees do in a way. Like, it takes in the carbon dioxide and they produce the oxygen.
So people were like, okay, now that we have this thing here to take the carbon dioxide out the air, we don't need trees, so they just...
somebody
still need,
somebody be dumb enough to be like, hey, look, we need room for this plant. So we gonna take away this plant.
I hope humans realize, like...
we're pretty good at fucking shit up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's like world ending.
I mean, but the way that you described it, I guess that's just more of
a regional.
Yeah,
thing.
We just need more land.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
fuck trees.
Yeah, no, not fuck. Yeah,
we got this
people,
now.
Yeah.
Fuck trees. Whoever needed a tree.
right, then Captain Planet gonna come. Don Cheadle, Captain Planet gonna come back to y'all. Everybody's a fucking tree now.
In other news, in the main event, we're smack dab in the middle of E3, where we might be missing part of the Sony. No, we haven't been talking for that long, have we?
Yes, it has started.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so we're missing part of the Sony conference right now, but yeah, we've seen Ubisoft, Microsoft, Bethesda,
EA,
Square Enix, EA, PC Gamer. Is that it?
I think so. That's it.
Yeah. And we have thoughts on these on said conferences. So where do we start? I
want to start with EA.
Like, what did EA put out? That Star Wars game.
Yeah.
That looked alright.
Right. It's just Battlefront 2 has disappointed me in ways that make it so that, you know.
Or did that happen at Microsoft?
What did?
The Star Wars game.
I think that was you talking about the
not
Jedi
Fallen. The one, the new one, the one that is open world.
I don't know. Didn't see that one.
I don't know whose conference that was in because I've been at work, so I haven't been able to watch the conferences. I got to go back and watch trailers.
It might have been what's it called? EA.
Yeah, I feel like that would be EA though. But yeah, Battlefront.
It's like, you know, it's interesting that, you know, they're bringing in things from like the Clone Wars and everything.
Yeah.
But it's still the same game.
I mean, yeah. Well, they changed a lot in recent months. Like the structure of the game is not pay to win anymore permanently. And they changed the progression system to basically the game is I guess according to sources what it should have been when it came out, at least at this point. So I don't know, that's looking up, but
yeah.
Update. It was EA. It's Respawn's game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, Fallen Order. That's what the other word I couldn't think of.
Jedi. Jedi. What's it called? Sekiro.
Yeah.
From Shadows Die Twice. That shit looks like that's gonna go off.
Yeah,
it looks like. Well, if it's from software that makes Dark Souls and Bloodborne, plus it has the aesthetic of Neo, kinda.
But like more cartoony.
And you can jump. You can jump and grapple hook with your makeshift arm. And that just looks super dope. Like, just this combat is going to be amazing. Like,
yeah, like it looks like a unique game, which is like, I don't know, missing right now. Like everything is a sequel or apparently now a combination of two games, which we'll get into later. But yeah, there's not much original stuff coming out right now. So they look pretty dope. Whose conference was that at? That was Microsoft? That was one of their exclusives, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not an exclusive.
It's not an exclusive, but it was at the conference. What? Yeah. Kudos to Microsoft.
Yeah.
Because last year, I actually today I have the Facebook memory of not enjoying Microsoft's conference last year. Like I put on Facebook, I hated it.
Microsoft's biggest problem was its lack of games.
Yeah, like
they actually addressed that this time and just said there's going to be a bunch of good games on the Xbox.
Yeah, they had 18 exclusives that they showed. And
that
and a whole bunch of world premieres, but like
those weren't necessarily exclusive.
Their games.
Yeah, but the fact that they happen at Microsoft's conference does make it look better.
Yeah. What's it called? Devil May Cry 5 got announced.
Yeah. A lot of people happy about that.
A lot of people losing their arms in games at.
Shout out to Star Wars.
But, that looks like that's gonna be dope. It's like in the same. Is using the same engine as Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
So like everybody's faces look super like
realistic
and derpy at the same time. Like,
who else is conference? Ubisoft. They had Assassin's Creed, of course. They have Assassin's Creed Odyssey coming out, which takes place in Greece.
And I bet there are no mechanic changes.
Yeah, from Origins. Like in Origins, you could clearly tell a lot was different from the last game because they changed up everything.
I was kind of hoping that they were going to go to a 2-year.
Yeah, like take your time.
Span between releasing.
I haven't beat Origins. Like I'm still playing it.
Apparently, they're just going year after year now, and like, okay, guys,
they went right back.
We got the engine.
We got a new engine, y'all. We got
the engine.
We got some
so
graphics for y'all boys.
This bad boy to the ground.
Put it in every place they want. Don't change nothing.
Like,
look at these RPG elements, guys.
But it still looks like it's going to be an alright game.
Yeah, I mean, Origins is a good game. I enjoy Origins. If it doesn't change any mechanics, it'll at least be that good, I guess. Unless it doesn't seem like there's a lot of stealth elements left in it, especially like it being in Greece and there's like Spartans and all of that. Like, they weren't sneaking around. They got big armor and shields and stuff, which is what you basically do in Origins anyway. Like,
I'm sure there were spies.
Yeah, there probably were, but I mean, at least from the trailer, it looks like they're not focusing on that at all.
I mean, maybe sneaking is, kind of a bit more brutal. Just sneak up on somebody riding a horse
right in the front of their face. What's up? I know you don't see me. Now you do. I don't know.
Y'all remember that guy Desmond?
Yeah. What happened to him?
He used to be a big thing.
Yeah,
Desmond is dead.
I know, but I'm saying though, like, y'all remember that whole story arc of like, the whole story, the real story behind Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, they should have got a central protagonist after that again. Like,
yeah. It's been a different person every time, and we don't care about the person outside of the Animus at this point.
Like,
I don't know.
They didn't even show a protagonist.
Yeah.
Like, until Origins. Like,
Origins, you don't really go back outside the Animus.
Here's some bullshit movie game memories and shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
What else happened at Ubisoft?
Ubisoft, they presented a new Star Fox game.
Oh yeah,
Starlink.
Yeah. It's been a while since it's been a Star Fox game, hasn't it?
There was one for the Wii U a few years ago.
Oh yeah,
and it was apparently bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only played Star Fox 64. I don't like any of the characters in Smash, so I never followed Star Fox that much. I played Star Fox Adventures, which was nothing like any of the other Star Fox games, and it was kind of bad. But I still played the fuck out of it for some reason.
Everybody enjoys a couple bad games. I don't really remember much about Ubisoft's conference.
What's it called? At this point, we might as well just be talking about random games that we heard about.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay.
Finally get to it. Finally got a release date, so I fucking care. I care about this shit now.
Y'all got an announcement for the release date, announcement of the release date. Y'all ain't got no release date. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it until you see it.
While I am 100% ready for them to be like, this was the date that we're announcing the real date.
Yeah, like
I don't.
They gonna pull a Kendrick.
I would not be surprised, but they dropped a date, so I'm being hopeful now.
This is the first time they dropped a date ever.
An actual number, like
a
month, date, year.
Yeah.
Yes,
they've given a year before.
Yeah, they've given a year and they've given a season, but never.
Yeah.
Month and date.
Yeah, never a specific. This is the day. Like okay.
What's it called? Square Enix was talking about a new collaboration that they made after they collaborated with Platinum Games before on Nier Automata.
Yeah.
And it's called Babylon Falls. Babylon Fall or some shit.
I think I saw that one.
And based on what they showed, it kind of has like a little medieval aesthetic. There might be multiple players as far as multiplayer. I don't know, but it's something to look out for, I'd say, because Square Enix and fucking Platinum Games, they can make gold if they try hard enough.
Just give Platinum Games the Final Fantasy 15 engine, because everybody in there looks cool, and the graphics for that is great. So just give them that, and don't try and fuck it up with your storytelling.
Never mind. Speaking of combining things, what is it? The Overwatch. What is the name of that game?
I don't remember the name.
Well, it's something watch.
Royale.
Something
Realm.
Watch.
Bees Watch.
Realm.
Close enough. Like I don't know. It basically there's a game coming out that is a mix of Overwatch and Fortnite or any battle royale game. Realm Royale. Okay. Yeah. Which brought me to the idea: what if they just started combining games at this point? Like they just run out of ideas. They've already started making sequels and sequels and twos and all of that. Why not just start combining games?
I mean, Final Fantasy Online is going to have a cross up with
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter, and
I'll be down for this wave for a couple years. It's some
random.
Yeah, some random mashups of games. I'll be down for a couple years. This can't I don't know, maybe a fad. We can get some good ones out of that.
Y'all saw Jump Force?
Yeah. I like the graphics. I need to see. They showed some gameplay.
What the game? They showed. I don't know. It looked like it might have been in engine, but.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Yeah. So I hope it was.
But
I just hope it's not like Jump Stars. I just hope it's not Jump Stars with better graphics. If it's a good fighting game, then cool.
Yeah, I'd like to. I don't know. I'm not. I don't really like those kind of games. Yeah.
What?
Like the combination of all the
anime.
Yeah, all the jump characters. I like the sprites.
I mean, they haven't really made a good one.
I haven't really played them like that. Well, since they don't really release them in
you gotta go
America.
looking for them, but yeah.
But I don't know. I guess since they're announcing it here, I guess it's going to come out here.
Yeah.
So might be something worth note.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited about it, and I can see why based on it. First off, the characters, and second of all, the graphics. If nothing else, you can get excited about that.
Y'all excited for Anthem?
I'm not excited for anything EA. Honestly, I'm done with y'all EA. I'm completely done. But it does look interesting.
Halo Infinite.
I don't know how to feel about Halo anymore either. And Halo used to be my game.
It looks super open world.
Yeah, that's cool, I guess. Especially after they got to switch it up because, this is that last one.
I'm looking forward to this new Doom.
Yeah,
Doom Eternal. That Doom has always looked raw.
Yeah.
In every iteration of it, it has always looked raw. It has always looked overwhelmingly daunting, and I like that.
I played the hell out of the Doom beta, and then I bought the game, and I barely played it. I think I only opened it maybe at the end of last year, and I got it almost after launch. But my favorite part of E3.
Well, let me step out in front of you before you say that.
Because I'm going to go
because,
I know.
Bethesda showed at the end of their conference. They showed two spots where they didn't show anything other than the fucking title.
Yeah.
And the first one was Starfield, which is a space RPG.
Yeah. It's Bethesda's first new IP in 25 years. I think the last one was Fallout, right?
Completely original.
Yeah.
They're completely original for 25
They're
years.
not running other game studios.
The second one was what? What was it?
Yeah, I don't even want to say it because y'all lying. Y'all are lying to us, Bethesda. Y'all not coming out with Elder Scrolls 6 no time soon.
They're not lying. That trailer told you everything you need to know. Hey,
it's a game.
We're thinking
with
about
mountains. Yeah, exactly. We're thinking about it. That's all we got.
Here's this nice pan of landscape.
I appreciate it, however, the Skyrim very special edition tidbit. That was pretty funny.
On Xbox 2.
That's what it's gonna be like, and that's why I'm even more mad about it. But we'll get into that in a second.
Fallout 76.
Yeah, Fallout 76. I was real hyped for it. I'm real hyped for Fallout 76, and there are a lot of people mad. Because a lot of people are always mad.
I'm not on the Fallout train, but co-op kind of makes me get intrigued.
Yeah, it's gonna bring more people in.
Yeah.
For one, and for two, it's an option. I don't know why people are acting like it's not an option. That's been the biggest complaint I've seen is, why are you taking this thing? I thought it was bring back single player games, but they're still doing that. They're still coming out with Starfield, which I'm pretty sure is a Fallout Elder Scrolls style game but futuristic and in space. Like, it's a single player story. So they're still doing that. It's like, why can't they make I don't know. Why are y'all not excited for Fallout with your friends? What? But I don't know. Like, they announced a whole lot.
It was supposed to be 4 times bigger than the...
Yeah, 4 times bigger than the map of Fallout, which I'm conflicted about because Fallout 4 was a good deal bigger than the map in Fallout 3, I think. And it was like nothing in it. It was like a big, wide open... I mean, there was stuff there, but it didn't feel as dynamic as Fallout 3. Like,
I guess since it's online, hopefully there'll be constant updates.
Yeah, they probably got to update it.
And probably add new shit and...
I guess, yeah.
Events and shit.
Yeah. And it's not an MMO, which I'm also happy about.
And the nuke sites all
Yeah.
over the map.
That's a genius idea. That's especially for the time period too, because it's like the bombs just dropped. Of course, there are going to be some nuclear test sites that didn't go off because bombs dropped and people died, so there's nobody there. They're just there. They left abandoned, and they leave 20 years after this. They leave the vault and go back out, and like the world is pretty much like Fallout civilization as we know it has not started yet. Like, this is the start of it, so that's dope. Like, you get to see people fuck up the world even more as soon as they leave the vault. I'm excited for it. Like,
creatures look terrible. I mean, look horrifying.
Yeah, as usual, but like they got some creepy stuff.
I'm surprised it took this long for them to mutate a bat.
Yeah,
like
because they got some annoying stuff. They did the mosquitoes in Fallout 4. That was that was pretty annoying. I can imagine bats being around that level of. But
it was it looked like a human, like a man bat, something like it was huge.
It really did.
Oh yeah, that big huge fly. That was a bat.
Yeah, that was
I gotta watch that again. But,
it looked like man bat.
Yeah.
Man bats.
What was the name of the West Virginia creature of folk tale that they?
Like the beast of something.
I can't remember.
But yeah, that shit looked. What even is it?
I don't know what this game is yet. Like I don't know what that creature is either. But like I don't know. Like from what they gave me, I like what I see so far. So hopefully that comes out how I envisioned it in my head, or it just comes out good, even if it's different from what I picture. But yeah, they announced at the end of the show, Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield, but. In a previous press conference, Bethesda said that we don't currently have the technology for what they would want to do with Elder Scrolls 6. So that's why we wouldn't see it for... A matter of fact, I feel like this was just last year they said this. So now we're seeing it being thought about at this E3, and that means that is the next console generation upon us almost?
Right.
Like, and I'm really upset if it is.
Yeah.
'Cause I just bought a 1X.
Yeah. We just got up on technology.
Yeah, like what are they gonna let us know in the comments. What can they improve on the current console generation right now that is both going to be affordable and for the masses, and I don't know, like I guess maybe VR. Like
I don't know,
VR
maybe processing power and I guess like draw distance. I guess.
Yeah. I guess you could put more stuff in a game. You could. I don't know. They're barely putting stuff in the games they're making now. Like
this shit might as well just become modular by this point. Like and just replace the processor like every couple of years or something.
But I mean that would basically be like a computer, which people don't want to. They buy systems to get rid of the hassle of needing to know about parts and all. Yeah, like.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah. Honestly,
PC Master.
Yeah. Honestly, but. I don't know. I like a console every once in a while too. So,
the what's it called? The monster from Fallout 76 was the Beast of Grafton. But what's it called? CD Projekt Red, the creators of the Witcher series, and specifically Witcher 3, which was bomb as fuck.
Let's go pop up.
That was perfect.
Which was bomb as fuck. What's it called? They announced Cyberpunk 2077, and that looks like that's going to go off as well, because like CD Projekt Red is making gold as well. But Just Cause 4.
Oh yeah.
has had spots at 3 different presentations.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? like the open world does look good.
The open world and Just Cause usually look good. Like,
but the game, like...
Yeah.
Is Just Cause the one that had Terry Crews?
Nah, that's Crackdown 3.
Crackdown. Okay, wait, which one's Just Cause?
Just Cause was the one with the dude riding on top of the car in the tornado.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's just a bunch of random stuff. Like that's all. That's what Just Cause has been. Yeah. So
parachutes and grappling hooks.
Yeah. And destruction.
Yep.
Like, I guess that's cool.
I'm interested in Beyond Good and Evil too.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good.
It's like Ubisoft lately they've been trying to do more with like online gameplay, like making it so that it's more of like a world where folks can do stuff all at the same time.
Yeah.
I want to see
back to Assassin's Creed too, Ubisoft.
Right. Like with that you mentioned it, like that game right there, that online mode, it was one of the most different.
Yeah, it was unique. Like Ubisoft used to have some real unique online modes with their games. Like you basically were playing hide and seek, but it was cool because you used all the mechanics that you used as an assassin while playing through story mode. Like you would go and hide inside of a haystack or whatever, and like you would have to use the detection meter to see, and they would have like certain costumes. So everybody, like you would have computers that was dressed in the same costume as you. So you could hide in a bunch of them that look like you, and they would have to like use certain tools to pick out which one is the real you. And it was cool. Like, I don't know. What are y'all doing online now, Ubisoft? Like, do more.
Since we was talking
like
how
that's it.
Since we was talking about how, video game makers could innovate more, that's one of the things that I want to see. Especially since, a lot of console games period, they take away split screen.
Yeah.
So if you're going to make it gaming anymore. Right. If you're going to take away that, make it so that I want to play online. Like, make it so lag is less of a thing. Which takes me to Battlefield 5.
Oh yeah, they are coming out. Battlefield, what's up with y'all numbers? Like they went from Battlefield to names. Because I think Bad Company was also part of the Battlefield series. Then they went to years. There was like 1947. They had arcade games. And then they went back to numbers. They had like 2 and 3 and 4 and then 1. Well, then they went back to names. They went to Hardline. Then they went to 1. And now they're going back to 5. Like, y'all are like the X-Men. Whatever.
Called Battletoads got announced for 3-player couch co-op. Yeah.
3 players?
Yeah.
What game has ever been 3 players? Yeah. That's cool.
Like anything couch co-op is dope for me. Like Castle Crashers and shit. Like I still want to play Castle Crashers. But anything from that. Gears of War announced like fucking 3 games.
Oh yeah.
First one was like Gears like Funko.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like those pop figurines. Like, I'm like, okay, what kind of cash grab is this?
Yeah, that's what that sounds like.
And I think Gears Tactics, which is a tactical game, and then Gears of War 5.
Yeah. I guess Gears of War 4 might have been the launch title for the one. I mean, for the one. So it's been a while. Yeah, so I guess they all did.
This isn't much of a complaint, and I've only played the first 2 Gears of War, but from the trailer, from this trailer, it seems like it's going to be a 2 people go on an adventure together game, which I hope isn't becoming a thing, because it already seems to be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, I can't really think of any other games that
God of War.
Oh, you mean like 2 players, not like literally.
No, not 2 players. I mean, just the story is 2 people going on and it's just you control one and the other one is just doing
does
shit.
Like the same thing though.
It's like I don't have a problem with any games that use that format. It's just I hope that's not becoming
like every
like mainstream.
Yeah, because I mean, God of War and Gears of War are both very popular titles. So it's like if Halo Infinite was also like that, I might start to get upset. I hope that game is good. I hope they have a resurgence because I still don't really think there's been a good one since 3. Like, no, since Reach. Reach was pretty good. But,
Transference. There's this new game. Elijah Wood has a game studio that he's making a game. It's like it has VR capabilities, but you're also able to play it without VR. And it's kind of like a horror game related to like technology, and the premise is like this guy forcing his son to go through some kind of mental technology shit, and it looks interesting. Like, I'm definitely not gonna play it. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah, I can't play scary games. Like, I can't. I won't look at the screen. I'm just gonna be looking off to the side, like, okay. Like when we were playing PT.
I can do it, just cause. Screw it. I mean,
you gonna break a couple controllers in the process.
It's like.
Yeah, it's been a pretty decent E3 so far.
We've yet to see Sony's.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go watch that right after this.
Yeah, man.
And Nintendo, I wonder what they're gonna bring.
Nintendo, they really don't ever like.
They don't go.
They don't care about E3 yet.
Yeah. But I mean, after they drop the Switch, they better drop a shit ton of games.
Yeah,
quit playing around.
Yeah.
If
they don't
games with my
come on now, we already know there's one thing y'all better bring up.
Right.
Oh yeah, they
have to bring up Smash. Like,
I need that.
Come on now. I will book a flight to LA.
Deliver fate.
Somebody go run my fade. It might not even be somebody involved. I'm just run somebody fade in the vicinity if y'all think y'all getting out of E3 without mentioning Smash. But
first Mario hat I see.
That's a good criteria. Yeah, that's about it. I think as far as E3, it's cool.
What game are you excited for?
Yeah,
let us know in the comments.
Whatever you want, but the comments is probably the easiest place.
Just saying, like, comment, subscribe.
Do all
and
those
remember,
things.
above all things, you can chuck, you can jive,
you can do,
but you can
one or the other.
both. Don't shuck and jive.
One or the other.
Don't shuck and jive.
Don't shuck and jive.
Okay, please.